Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Be Rich. This is Grandpa's Magic, and this is box number 3 of the case. Uh, I woke up after a long sleep, and I was like, I'm going to go ahead and just get into this as early as possible. Of course, that didn't happen. I mean, I know I'm kind of early today, but I've been awake for about an hour or so now, just now getting to it. I needed coffee to wake up first. There we go. That's all situated. Boom. Give me a second. Straighten some other things up. There we go. Alright. Grab a drink of coffee here. So good morning, people. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you when you are watching this. I hope you have a wonderful pool at pre-release. If you had gone, I hope you get wonderful cards. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. How about that? So start us off with is Contentious Plan, Summit Sprint, Martyr for the Cause, Naga Eternal, Vivian's Grizzly, Gateway Plaza, Trusted Pegasus, Arlen's Wolf, Nahiri's Stoneblades, Cruel Celebrant, Nisa's Triumph, and Vraska, Swarm's Eminence, Parhelion 2. That's a good pool. And a foil Tyrant Scorn. Can't be mad at that. That's not too shabby. That Parhelion 2, man. I really like it. Glad I pulled a second one because I know the girlfriend wants one. We're just going to kind of go through these fast. Like, I'm still tired and stuff. We're just now waking up, and Dread Horde Invasion. That's actually really good. 1 in a black for enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and amass 1. Whenever a zombie token you control with power 6 or greater attacks, it gains lifelink until its turn. It's really strong. I really liked it. Duskmantle Operative for a foil. 1 in a black for a 2/2 human rogue. It can't be blocked by creatures with power 4 or greater. Oh, goodness. On to the next pack. We got some Grim Initiate to start us off. I'll just flip right through these. Then we got Evolution Sage to give us uncommon here. Bond of Passion and Gleaming Overseer. I like that. Gideon Blackblade. Yeah, woo! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. 1 and 2 white for 4 loyalty. Static ability says as long as it's your turn, Gideon Blackblade is a 4/4 human soldier creature with indestructible. That's still a planeswalker. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to Gideon Blackblade during your turn. +1. Up to 1 other target creature you control gains your choice of Vigilance, Lifelink, or Indestructible until end of turn. -6. Exile target non-land permanent. That is some juiciness right there. Oh yeah. And we knew we was gonna get all of them. I just think it's impossible for out of a whole case you can't not get all of them. You know, I'm just that confident. I'm going to get at least one of every of the planeswalkers. It just makes sense to me. I mean, it averages out that, I should get like 3 of each rare mythic. And so even if I take the average and be like, okay, some of that's not going to be, completely accurate. So guarantee 1 just for fluctuation's sake. Grateful Apparition, Ashiok, Dream Render, Role Reversal for the rare in the pack. And we will start just go through the commons fairly quickly. There's not too many of them that are like, ooh, but I mean, we've already been over. We've been over all the commons, I think, at least once. Then we got Death Sprout, God Pharaoh's Statue, and Kasmina, Enigmatic Mentor, and a Massacre Girl. There we go. That's a second Massacre Girl for me. So that means my buddy, who has called dibs, is probably going to be getting one. And then now we'll just flip on through these right here. I like Massacre Girl a lot, though. And the board wipe on a stick. They can be in your commander. Cyclops Electromancer, Tyrant's Scorn, and Kiora Behemoth Beckoner. I am glad I've pulled multiple of those. And single combat for the rare. Ironclad Crova to start us off with the commons. We'll just derp. Mayhem Devil for uncommons. Invade the City. I actually like this Mayhem Devil. It's 1 black and red for a 3/3 devil. It says whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, this Mayhem Devil deals 1 damage to any target. So that's gonna slow a lot of people. They're gonna think twice before cracking those fetches and stuff. With that out there. Invade the City. Pretty decent card. Angrath, Captain of Chaos, is really good. I like it. Blast Zone. See, this is one of those cards that I don't feel it's all that great of a card, but people are like, oh, it's like Ratchet Bomb on a land. Oh my god. So it enters the battlefield with a charge counter on it. It does not enter tapped. So you can tap and add colorless to your mana pool. You pay X and X, tap, put X charge counters on Blast Zone. Pay 3, tap, sacrifice Blast Zone. Destroy each non-land permanent with converted mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on Blast Zone. There's only one deck that I could see myself even remotely playing this, and that'd be in Muldrotha. As if I absolutely have to, sure. Just because Muldrotha, I can do that. Other than that, I don't think it's all that great of a card. I think it's overhyped, honestly. They like the look of it. They're not going to like having to pay X and X and tap to put X charge counters on there. You have to pay X twice to put. You got to pay 2 to put 1 counter. I don't know. Just don't feel that it's all that. I mean, it's okay. I don't think it's great. A lot of people think it's amazeballs, and it's nowhere near close to amazeballs. Storm the Citadel, Bolt Bend, and Davriel, Rogue Shadow Mage. And then we got another Fibblethip the Lost. That makes our 3rd Fibblethip. Wonder if I could do some standard deck with Fibblethip. Would it be worth it? I don't know. Jace's Triumph, Bond of Insight, and Saheeli, Ignite the Beacon as the rare. Oh, we got a foil. We got Enforcer Griffin, 4 and a white for 3/4 flying. That's all. That is all. On to the next pack. We're almost a third of the way done with this particular box. We get this stuff that we're just going to flip right on through. I really do like Kai's Ghost Form. It is a very strong card in my opinion. Chandra's Triumph, Mowu Loyal Champion or Companion, and then Ashiok Grimwinder. Then we've got Widespread Brutality for the rare. Oh, I got an island or an emblem. I think that's my first emblem too. I think is Nisa the only one that has an emblem this time? Makeshift Battalion will start us off with this pack. Merfolk Skydiver, not too bad. Storm the Citadel, and Bond of Flourishing. We got a Nisa who shakes the world for the. Look, we got her emblem. We'll go ahead and leave the emblem up here. Boom. We're down to, this is 1/3 of the way through the box. And we'll just casually slide through those. Bowels Outburst, 10th District Legionnaire, and Kaya. Ilharg, Raise of the Boar. That's what I'm talking about. So that makes 2 of these that we've gotten. That's awesome because now I've got one and my girlfriend has one. Although, you know, yeah, we share everything anyways. Next pack. Next stack. Oh, okay. Oh, Dragonal Dave. Think decks like Omnath, Lord Windgrace, and anything that brings lands back and make big mana would benefit from Blast Zone is not always not amazing, but it as a land. Yeah, I completely agree. I don't feel it's a great card. I don't feel it's super amazeballs. It is going to find spots in certain decks. Yes, I would run it. I might run it in my Lord Windgrace deck, maybe. I definitely would run it in my Muldrotha if that's the kind of thing. Because Muldrotha, I can always get all my stuff back anyway, so it's not really all that big of a thing. But I think it's overhyped. That's all I'm saying. I think that Blast Zone is overhyped. It's okay. It's not like game-breaking nuts. I mean, because Ratchet Bomb isn't all that great. I mean, it's good. It has its place in a couple of decks. That's it, though. So, on to the next pack. Sorry about that. Glad I have interaction. I don't always see the comment when it comes up on my computer. I have to look over to my left. But I try to keep up with the conversation that's happening. Excuse me. We'll just flip right through the commons real quick. Eternal Skylord for uncommon, Ugin's Conjurant, and Jaya Venerated Fire Mage. Finale of Devastation. This is a really good card. I like this a lot. X green. Search your library and or graveyard for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less. Put it on the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. If X is 10 or more, creatures you control get +X and gain haste until on a turn. See, I was just talking to my buddies. I was like, before war was leaked and whatnot, or before this card in particular, I was just telling my buddy, I was like, man, we need like a Genesis Wave type card that allows you to search your graveyard instead of your library if you wanted. And boom, lo and behold, we get this, and I'm like, Hell yeah. I'm not saying I called it. I'm not saying that they were doing it. I said we needed something like this. And then, boom, we got it. We will go on to the next pack. Good old Giant Growth classic card. I love it. Invade the City. Starters for the uncommons. Liliana's Triumph and Teo Shield Mage. Get a Narset's Reversal for the rare. Not too bad. On to the next pack. And Merfolk Skydiver for uncommons. Flux Channeler. This is really good. 2 and a blue for 2/2 whenever you cast non-creature spell proliferate. I like it. Then Narset, Parter of Veils. That is pretty good. Then Time Wipe. 2 white, and blue. Sorcery. Return a creature you control to its owner's hand. Destroy all creatures. It's good. I still am unsure if I like it better than God of Wrath or not. I mean, it costs more, but it saves one of your dudes. But things can regenerate. I don't know. I don't know. It's still an okay card. It's not bad by any means. It's a board wipe. Board wipes are always good. Dread Malkin, Gideon's Triumph, and Arlen Voices of the pack with another Blast Zone for the rare. And just go ahead and slide through all this. D-Spark, that's a Samut Tyrant Crasher Smasher. Feather the Redeemed, that's what I'm talking about. I already have a deck built. I was just waiting for me to pull it. As a matter of fact, it's like, I don't even know where it went now. Damn. Where the hell did you go? Here it is. Here we go. Boom. Here's the deck already. Here's the sleeve. Bam. That's where it's going. It's not even going in the pile right there. This deck is ready to rock now. Cool beans. All right. On to the next one. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Feather the Redeemed. Although we've all seen the spoilers and whatnot. But anyways, we got red and white for 3/4 Flying Angel. That in itself is pretty decent. You got 3/4 body with flying for 3 mana. That's it. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature you control, exile that card instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. If you do, return it to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. That is beautiful. Yes. So my spell slinging deck is now Feather instead of Shu Yun. Shu Yun, yeah, unsleeved. It's the same deck minus all the blue stuff. So yeah, and with a few other things added into there, I went and got a few cards like OG not OG. I tried to find an OG Brute Force, but I couldn't find the old school Planar Chaos one. But Cyclops Electromancer, Flux Channeler, and Enteo Shield Mage. Rolesque Apex Hybrid. 2 green and a blue for a 4/5 flying and trample human mutant. When it enters the battlefield, put 2 +1/+1 counters on another target creature you control. When Rolesque dies, proliferate, then proliferate again. Then we've got a foil Swampage. Ooh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. I love me some foil lands. I mean, I'm a sucker for foil cards in general, but foil lands is what really gets me. Oh yeah, that's my stuff, and I just think they're freaking amazing. I'd love to be able to get me one of each of the foil unstable lands. That is my next big goal, I think. Sunblade Angel, Bond of Insight, and Jaya, Venerated Fire Mage, Living Twister as the rare. Living Twister is pretty decent pull. We've already been over it though, so in a previous video, not this video obviously, but yeah, we're just going to flip right through this, slide to the left, slide to the right. Prison Realm, 2 and a white for an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature, planeswalker, opponent controls until Prison Realm leaves the battlefield. When it ETBs, scry 1. I will definitely be putting that in my Brago deck. Absolutely. Pledge of Unity, that's pretty good. Bond of Revival, Sarkhan the Masterless for the rare. We got 3 and a 2 red for 5 loyalty. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, each dragon you control deals 1 damage to that creature. +1 until end of turn. Each planeswalker you control becomes a 4/4 red dragon creature and gains flying. -3. Create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. Ugh. This is nasty. Nasty. Oh, Sarkhan the Masterless. My dragons. Well, I don't want to, honestly, I was like, I want to put him in the dragons, obviously, for static ability, but that means it's like I would then have to throw some planeswalkers in there, maybe? But for, I don't know. He wants to be in a couple places. They actually want to, in my mind, they all want to, like, mash together and be one. And I'm like, that can't be happening. It's not possible. I mean, I guess it is possible in EDH. Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Price of Betrayal is a good card. Elite Guard Mage and the Wanderer. Vivian's Archglow for the rare. It's a good card. This is the 3rd one I've pulled, and I'm happy. Next pack. Da, 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 da. We got a Naga Eternal to start us off with. And we flip right through all that. Domri's Ambush, Heartwarming Redemption, and to Bolt, Rakish Instigator. Enter the God Pharaohs for the rare. Oh yeah. Not too bad. And Uncrop Invader to start us off with this pack of sliding the commons over in this general direction. Bond of Discipline, Rescuer Sphinx, Obnixilis the Hate Twisted, with Time Wipe as the rare. So that's 2 Time Wipes just in this box. And I think I've gotten another one, maybe 2. I don't know. Oh, goodness. And get right on through those commons. Pesky. Sunblade Angel, Angrath's Rampage, and Kazmina Enigmatic Mentor, and Dreadhorde Invasion. It's not a bad card. Really like it. I really like it. Okay. And then we're almost there. We're 2/3 of the way done with this box. I hope you guys are having just as much fun watching me crack this as I am having cracking it. And we'll just start that off with this. And we got Eternal Skylord for some uncommons. Dreadhorde Twins, Huatli, the Sun's Heart. Command the Dreadhorde, 4 and 2 black for a sorcery. Choose any number of target creature and or planeswalker cards in graveyards. Command the Dreadhorde deals damage to you equal to the total converted mana cost of those cards. Put them onto the battlefield under your control. That's going to be insane. That is a game changer. Yes, absolutely. My Karlov deck obviously wants this because that's where I'm going to have most of my life at. And I'm just gonna, yeah. Yep. Board wipe, and then just take everything. I don't think my play group will like it very much. Well, you guys, I know some of y'all are watching. Oop. Hutley's Raptor. Bleeding Edge. Rally of Wings. We got Karn, the Great Creator, as our rare. That's what I'm talking about. This is one of the ones that I was really hoping to pull the most out of. You know, now I've pulled one. I really honestly don't care what else I pull out of this box now, because I think I've pulled everything that I've needed and wanted. Karn, the Great Creator is 4 colorless for 5 loyalty. It says activated abilities of artifacts your opponent's control can't be activated. +1. Until your next turn, up to 1 target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness each equal to its converted mana cost. -2. You may choose an artifact card you own from outside the game or in exile, reveal that card, and put it into your hand. Now, yes, you can turn with Mycosynth Lattice their lands into artifacts and then start blowing them up. But I don't want to do that necessarily. I just want to lock you out, because turning them into artifacts and then his static ability says you can't use your lands. So I'm fine with that. Oh, then we got a foil Command the Dreadhorde. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. It's always a good day when you get foil rare and a good pack. Next pack will give us Gideon's Sacrifice to start us off. Teferi's Time Titty Twister. Grooming Initiate. Trusted Pegasus. Banehound. Rubber Belt Riders to start off the uncommons. Neoform, which is a good card. Devouring Hellion. And we got Vivian, Champion of the Wilds. 2 green. For 4 loyalty, you may cast creature spells as though they had flash. Uptick till your next turn. Up to 1 target creature gains Vigilance and Reach. -2. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down and put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. For as long as it remains exiled, you may look at that card and you may cast it if it's a creature card. Yep. And then we got a foil Primordial Worm. Ooh, who wants one of those? That could be yours in a giveaway one day, possibly. Next pack, though. Speaking of giveaways, I'm almost at 100, or I'm almost at 200 subs. I've got 197 now. That is awesome sauce. Thank you guys so much for the support and the love and whatnot. We only need 3 more people before the big giveaway of proxies and packs. You know, I may just say the packs might be War of the Spark packs instead of just throughout Magic history or whatnot. I don't know. I've got plenty of them here, so maybe if I can get those 3 more subs. Prison Realm, Bond of Revival, and Kaya, Bane of the Dead. Bolas' Citadel, very strong pool. This is our second one we've pulled. That's great. 3 and 3 black for legendary artifact. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play the top card of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its converted mana cost rather than pay its mana cost. And then you can tap, sacrifice 10 non-land permanents. Each opponent loses 10 life, as if it wasn't already broken to begin with. Now you really do stuff. Oh yeah. On to the next pack before my mind gets totally lost. Ajani's Pridemate, Eternal Taskmaster, and Jiang Yangu Wildcrafter commence the endgame for the rare. 4 and 2 blue for an instant. This spell can't be countered. Draw 2 cards. Then amass X, where X is the number of cards in your hand. This is pretty neat. And the flavor text, though, says, even God shall kneel. Yep, you will kneel, Nicol Bolas. You will. You will kneel in your own prison realm and cry a river, apparently. On to the next pack. We'll just slide to the right. Domri's Ambush, Jace's Triumph, and Interplanar Beacon, Chandra Fire Artisan for the rare. Spellkeeper Weird to start us off with this particular pack. And that'll be the commons. And then Firemind Vessel for some uncommons. Challenger Troll, Nahiri Storm of Stone. Deliver unto Evil. 2 and a black for a sorcery. Choose up to 4 target cards in your graveyard. If you control Bolas Planeswalker, return those cards to your hand. Otherwise, an opponent chooses 2 of them. Leave the chosen cards in your graveyard and put the rest into your hand. Exile, Deliver unto Evil. It is okay. I like the artwork more than anything. Yeah, the card itself is okay. Obviously, it's better if you've got Bolas out, but Battlefield Promotion. We'll start us off with this pack. We'll just slide right through them. Augur of Bolas. That's, I mean, it's a solid pull. He does a thing. He's pretty popular, you know. Lazotep Plating, and then Heartwarming Redemption. Domri, Anarch of Bolas for our rare. Boom. Dreadhorde Twins for a foil. Yeah. That's nice. I like that. Let's slide you back over here. Bam. Put you guys over there. 4 more packs. 4 more packs. I am kind of sad. So far, we're getting this close to having opened 3 boxes and still no Nicol Bolas. But we're not done with 3 boxes completely yet. We'll call it when we see it when this is done here. Vizier of the Scorpion, Cruel Celebrant, Nice's Triumph with Ugin the Ineffable for the rare. Not bad. And a foil Elder Spell. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Black, destroy any number of target planeswalkers, and choose a planeswalker you control. Put 2 loyalty counters on it for each planeswalker destroyed this way. That is beautiful. Oh, yeah. I'd have definitely been playing black if I had opened the majority of this. Draft. I would probably draft a lot in black. But got 2 of them now, so I'm happy. On to next to the last pack. We're almost there. And we'll skip right through all the common stuff. A Bleeding Edge, Emergent Zone, and Liliana's Triumph with Chandra Fire Artisan for the rare. Oh, we got a foil Centaur Nurturer. That's not too shabby. Last pack of this box number 3. Half a case. Will we get a Nicol Bolas in half a case? Me doesn't think that the odds are all that great. So we got Samut, Rally of Wings, and Paradise Druid. Dreadhorde Butcher for the rare. So, yeah. 3 boxes, no Nicol Bolas. Although, I think now that I've got that, I pulled Liliana and Gideon and Karn. So, yeah, I think I've pulled every single Planeswalker except for Bolas now. Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, that will be the end of this video. Thanks for the like, subscription. Remember, got that giveaway. I want to give you guys this stuff. I want to give you stuff. Don't you guys want stuff? Tell your friends, tell your family, tell whoever. Get your dog. Throw the dog at the like button. Throw your cat at the subscribe button. I don't care. As long as you guys get in here and become a part of this, so you can have your chance to win some of this good stuff. But like I said, that's the end of this video. I'm going to get on to the next video, which is the next box, right after this. So till then, GG.